Lightning strikes inside my head to keep you up at night. Dream of ways to make you understand my pain. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we play it our way. This is a tutorial on how to play Heartbreak Warfare by John Mayer. So this song is for beginners might be a little too complicated, but we're going to get through it. We're going to play through it. So what you're going to do right from the get-go is you're going to play a variation of A chords, an F chord, and a G chord. You're going to play them in the open chord version, and in some cases the bar chord version. So right from the beginning, we're going to zoom in a little bit and look into that intro. So what we're playing here is we're playing a variation of an A major bar chord. So you're going to be on the 5th, 6th, and 7th fret. So look at the top of the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these three. So what you're going to want to do is take your ring finger and put it on the D string of the 7th fret. Zoom in for you guys. Then you take your middle finger and put it on the G string of the 6th fret. So let's see. You guys can see 7th ring on the D, and then middle on the 6th of the G. Then you're going to do a mini bar with your index finger, and you're going to press the bottom 2 strings on the 5th fret. So you can play the B and the high E. So put it all together. It sounds like this. So my pinky's not being used, just my first 3 fingers. And the plucking pattern, what I do is, I'm just going off of the recording, I pluck the D string, and then I pluck with my thumb, I pluck the D string, the G string, and then the bottom 2. That's how I'm hearing it. You might play a different way if you guys can't do that. You can strum it perfectly fine. It won't be exactly 100% accurate to the recording, but it'll do. Or then we're going to move up all the way to the 10th, 11th, and 12th fret. And what we're playing here is a D over F sharp. And that's a variation of the bar chord. So in this case, what we're going to do is, what I like to do is when, okay, we're on our A major shape, right? The beginning. I remove all my fingers except my ring finger, and I slide down to the 12th. So when I'm playing this, that's what I do. So go from 7th to 12th. I slide from 7th to 12th on the D string. And the shape for a D over F sharp on the 10th, 11th, and 12th fret is you put your ring on the 12th of the D string. Then you put your pinky on the 12th of the high E. Take your middle finger, zoom in for you guys. Take your middle finger and put it on the 11th of the G string, and put your index finger on the B of the 10th. Once again, you get the ring on the 12th of the D. Then you have your pinky on the high E of the 12th. Then you put your middle on the 11th of the G string. Then you take your index finger and put it on the 10th of the B string. And it's the same picking or strumming pattern. Or after that, he goes into the actual verses and the chorus and the entire song, right? So when he says lightning strikes, what you're playing is an A suspended second. So what that is, it's just a normal an A major chord. This is the open chord version, right? So you're playing a normal A major chord. The only difference is you're removing your pinky or your 3rd finger. In some cases, some people play it like this. I play it with my bottom 3 fingers. Some people play it with their first 3 fingers. So if you play it my way with my bottom 3 fingers, I would remove my pinky. So sound like that. So what you do is you take your middle finger and put it on the D string of the 2nd fret, and take your ring finger and put it on the G string of the 2nd fret. So 2nd D, 2nd G. Lightning strikes, lightning strikes. So all you do is you're playing the A suspended 2nd, and he changes to an A major chord, A major open chord. So you have an A sus 2nd, and then you put your 3rd finger back on the B of the 2nd fret. So all you have to do is alternate your 3rd finger on and off, on and off. So it'll be like on, off, on, off, on, off the entire time. So I have my first 2 fingers on, right? Strum down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A sus 2, A major, A sus 2 major. So you play the A suspended 2nd, then you go to an A major, right? So you have your middle finger on the 2nd of the D, your ring finger on the 2nd of the G, and then your pinky on the 2nd of the B string. And you don't play the low E string, that one's muted. So you play from, you strum from the A string down to the bottom 5 strings. Then so he says, lightning strikes inside my chest to keep me up at night. Now you're playing a D over F sharp on the 2nd and 3rd fret. The way I play it is, if you have big enough hands, what I do is I put my thumb on the 2nd of the low E string. And then I make a D major shape with the rest of my hand. So normal open D major chord. So what I do is, that would be your index on the 2nd of the G, a ring finger on the 3rd of the B, and then your middle finger on the 2nd of the high E. So the proper way to play a D over F sharp is you don't play the the high E string. I just press it down because my muscle memory is better for just making a D chord right away. So when I'm playing it, I mute the high E with my ring finger that's pressing down on the B string. See how I'm muting it? And the tabs will be up on the screen, so if you guys can't remember that, you don't have to rewind. It'll be up there the entire time I'm explaining it. So he does that for the verses, the pre-chorus, and then when he gets to the chorus, when he says, if you want more love, it sounds like this. If you want more love, then why don't you say so? The only difference that we're doing there is we're adding an F sharp minor chord on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fret. So what you do there is you take your ring and pinky finger and put it on the A and D string of the 4th fret. Take your middle and put it on the G string of the 3rd. Then you do a mini bar and put it on the B and high E string. Correction, I just explained an F sharp minor, correction. So let me do that one more time. So you're taking on the 4th fret, you're taking your ring and pinky finger and put it on the A and D string of the 4th fret. Then you're doing half a bar with your index finger, and you're barring on the 2nd fret the bottom 2 strings, the G, B, and high E. In order to play the full bar, what I do is I put my thumb over the 2nd of the low E. If you want more love. If you guys want to do the full bar, you can do it that way. It's a little harder for me to play on the upper on the neck, but I make do. So you do that, you have an F sharp minor. If you want A major chord, more love. Why don't you say so? D over F sharp. Then he goes back into the verse where he says, drop his name, push it in, and twist the knife again, right? So he does that. And then when he starts saying clouds of sulfur in the air, bombs are falling everywhere. Clouds of sulfur in the air. bombs are falling everywhere. It's heartbreak warfare, right? So he plays A, D, D over F sharp, A, D over F sharp. So you can look up the tabs online, and you guys can see the. I'm just showing you guys how to play the chords just to get through the song. So he does that. Then when he gets to kind of what I would call, I guess, like the break of the song, right, is when he starts saying, "How come the only way to know how high you get me is to see how far I fall?" Is you have an F major chord. How come the only way to know how high you get me to see how far I fall? To do there, so you're playing an F major chord and a G major bar chord. So to play an F major chord, what you're doing is you're taking your ring and pinky and putting it on the third fret of the A and the D. So A, D. Take your middle and put it on the G of the B, or the G of the second fret. Then you take your index finger and put it on the B and high E of the first fret. You can do the full bar if you want to. Put the thumb over the first if you want to do it that way. The tab will be on the screen just as a reminder. So we're going to take that exact same shape, so don't move any of your fingers. Take the exact same shape, and you're going to slide it down from the 1, 2, and 3 down to the 3, 4, and 5, which is a G major bar chord. So you do this. How you get me is to see how far I fall. So F, G, and so G major bar chord, just to reiterate, is you're going to be on the 5th fret with your ring and pinky finger on the A and D string. Take your middle and put it on the G string of the 4th fret. And put your index finger on the B and high E of the 3rd fret. And that's literally the entire song, guys. The rest of it is just repetitiveness, you know. Even when you start saying it's a heartbreak, it's a heartbreak. Whoa, dum, dum. You'll So to do that little trill, I don't know if John plays it that exact same way, but what I do is there's a way to, instead of playing the open A major chord, I play the bar A major chord. That'll be on the screen as well. So I just play a little variation, I guess you could call it a lick of it, right? So I go on the A string, 7, 5, low E string, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. I don't care if we don't sleep at all tonight. Let's just fix this whole thing. But yeah, guys, that's the entire song. I want to thank you guys for watching and for supporting me. If you guys want more tabs, leave a comment down in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.